Well on.
We're back. We're here to show the final product of our organization of all the tools that we've left here at one point 2 months ago, or a month and a half ago, whenever it was July. We're in August, right? The end of
August, almost September.
So 2 months ago. So at the beginning there was a whole mess here. There was a bunch of gray boxes.
Yeah. So we set up a little station, came in here, go ahead, I'll follow you.
Up into here.
This is a 17-footer. Okay, let's start right out here. Okay, you have, red bag has radios.
Yeah, walkie-talkies. 3 of them. We're going to charge these tonight.
3 or 4, right?
They're all best set. They'll all be charged by Monday.
So, this is for what?
This is the communication. Since it is 9 floors, there should be one
radio at the
for
top.
The red shirt,
yeah.
One in the middle of the fire escape, one at the top.
Yeah.
Or that high.
Yep, that in 3 locations, so that somebody can always communicate without having to yell at the red shirt down here. Yeah. Okay. What's this blue thing?
And then we have the cooler.
Yeah. And why is it out here near the end of the truck?
That's the most accessible spot.
Right. So you, and all these guys that we don't know from Hold-A-Wall, they allowed in the back of these trucks?
No, they're not allowed in here.
All right. So if they need anything, the red shirt is the only one that's allowed inside the truck, right?
Yeah.
So they need water, they can come to this edge of the truck, right? And if they need to cool down, what's this red thing?
This is the rags, the ice. You dip the rags in ice.
The personal cooler.
Yeah.
So the triangle pieces of towels can go around your neck, and if they need more cold water, they can just take it right out of the spigot out of the side. Yeah. So because you have to keep cooling it every now and then, right?
Yeah.
So usually this red bucket is tied off to this corner somewhere. So again, they need ISO water. They don't have to get inside the truck. What's this trash over here?
We're always collecting trash, so.
So it's also on the edge of the truck, right?
Yeah.
Got a dustpan. All your brooms.
We have the broom here.
So all your brooms and everything's at the end in case they need something. Okay. So what do we got here and why?
Well, this is actually the first time I've seen this organization up on a wall.
Yeah.
With all the hand tools, the clamps and hammers.
Okay.
I've never done it this way.
So why is this good?
Well, they're easy access. They're visual. So anytime you need some sort of, these are all the major tools that we're using anyway on fire escape.
Yeah.
Especially these C clamps, the chipping hammers there.
Yeah.
And the hammer in general. We're always using those, so they're easy access.
So get them out visual.
Yeah.
Put all tools like tools together.
Here. These are great tools that I used already. They're all sizes for the bolts.
Yeah. We need to mark which side is exactly the one we use the most often, so that nobody has to sort of search. You red it or black it or whatever, the one that's most commonly used, so that way they know what to use.
Yep.
And some other tools that we're going to be test driving, some sockets.
Adjustables.
Back there that we have to put them all in one area, because if you don't ever use these things, they have to get put away. So can I have those sockets over there and just throw them in this bucket, because they really belong over here, because then even though we have extra, we don't need extra, so you don't need to carry extra weight. You only use the socket you need, find the socket you need.
Yep.
Alright, so what's this thing here?
This is
the Pro toolbox?
Yes.
The fix anything, everything. So it's not really for fire escapes. It's made for, you know, just sort of fixing any tool that broke, including, you know, flashlights and everything. So we have everything we need here. Good. All right. All the drill bits in one box. Good. What's underneath here?
Extra boxes. I mean, orange buckets. Just we'll need them tomorrow. We'll need them Monday.
Yeah, because we got to start up. You know, the paint. Every paint guy is going to have a bucket, right? So
exactly.
Which has his we'll do that against, which is, you know, his gloves, his glasses, all. So every guy that's working for us will have his individual orange bucket, correct? What's this in here? This looks like an elevator setup.
It's going to be the rope for the elevator system.
Okay.
And we're gonna just swap out this kind. So
we can actually have two. This is a light duty one for gloves, a bolt or something.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be the heavy duty one. So you're actually going to set up 2 elevators?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so this is just getting ready for somebody to set this up. And you got plenty of room, so just stick it underneath here. So this is a table, just a plastic table you bought, right? This is one of those cheap Home Depot. It folds in the middle kind of table, because it's good to work up on your own. Okay, what's in this box over here?
This extra machines that we bought recently.
So we got impact guns, grinders and stuff. So whenever you buy new or any machinery tool, and this usually is locked up, right? Always, a lot of these, if they're not in use, any and all major tools, even when the truck bed is open or the back is open, we got to lock these up. Yep. Put a lock on these, because nobody will steal a hand tool and try to sell it for $5, but they'll sell a grinder for $5 all day long, right? So you got to keep those things on the lock and key. What do you got there? Folding ladder, a broom?
Ladder. Just got today, purchased it today.
Okay.
And the broom should go in the front there.
Yeah.
Move it. Got the cones.
Yeah, for safety.
Got a lot of extra great boxes here.
And because you're always going to need them, because everybody who goes up with a tool, there's always 2 boxes you take up everywhere, right? Everybody's always doubled up in a box, so that they have their original box with whatever they're going to bring up there. Then they break it out into 2 boxes, so that one is to stay on the platform, and the other one is what they need immediately while they're fixing a bolt or something. So each structural guy has 2 boxes. You've got some iron and stuff back there, right? That's just in case you need a major repair. What's those blue things?
Those are the safety harnesses.
Okay. Some of the stuff up here?
We got some extra boxes.
Empty boxes. It looks a little compressor. Our washing machine. What's that thing? That janitor's thing up there behind here? It looks like a little janitor's mop bucket.
Mop bucket, but we're going to be using it to clean our shirts or shorts, wherever.
So it's a laundry machine.
Soap. Yeah.
So it's an old style laundry machine. Okay, we got all our electric in one location. We got ropes. And what's happening here? This is all our tools.
Yep. Machines.
So everything that's a machine is in there. This is all gloves that you've ever found is in here. All right. This over here is the things around your belt. What do you call it? The belt and the workman's cheap 99-cent belt. So every guy that's a painter,
tool belts,
always has his belt, his glasses, his rag, a place to put his gloves.
Yep.
Okay. Trash and rags and cleaning. Bolts all in one location. All the caulking and guns in one location. Rollers and paint supplies in one location. All wire brushes and scrapers in one location. What are these things back there?
Those are the new things that we just purchased today. They're actually, I don't know what you would call them.
Drywall. They're drywall. They're used by drywallers to extend themselves up to 4 feet off the ground, 3 to 4 feet off the ground. So they're folding, for lack of a word.
They're from probably 2 feet to 6 feet
right.
high.
Yeah. No. I think they go from 1 foot to 4 feet high.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're little step ups, right?
So we'll test them out.
We're gonna test them out. They're 4 feet wide. They look perfect for fire escapes, so you can basically step up and take care of a lot of the underneath structural. That's what you're trying to do. A safe way of stepping up and working on structural. What's on the walls? Well, tell me about these clamps and these
helmets.
You got ladders. Tell me about the clamps. What's the purpose of all these clamps?
Clamps are just to hold up all the tools necessary for a visual, which I like very much actually. If you have the proper truck like we have here, it's an ideal thing to do, just to capture all the extra things that you use every day, especially the helmets, the goggles, safety, and.
Now, tell me about these tools here, because normally, let's take 2 of these boxes off and push them off to the side. Normally, if you have black boxes, you always have space. This looks like it's just some extra tools in here, right? So tools that you don't normally use, you throw into one common area, right? So why do you always have one space open on this? What's the purpose?
You can actually maneuver it. If you need something out of this box, which is a paint box,
yeah,
you can get in there.
Yeah.
You know, and
so show me the paint box while you're opening up paint boxes. So this is everything paint related. So if we're gonna mix paint, do anything, we're gonna mix paint here. Why are you standing on these rubber mats? What did we buy these for? Are these the ones we're gonna use up on the platform so that when you're kneeling, you don't need the knee pads anymore?
Yeah.
One we're going to be using to basically when you're working on a fire escape and you have to get on your knees and it hurts. This is 1/2-inch thick rubber mats. So you're going to get on your knees, and then the other one we're going to slice so that it's for treads. right? So that when you're kneeling on treads, it doesn't hurt your knees.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna test that out to see how well that works. It's rubber proof. So what's in this box?
Actually, this is all EPA stuff. You got the
EPA,
masks,
glass, gloves,
tape.
masks, tape. Okay, go ahead.
That reminds me, we need some plastic.
Yeah. We'll make the list up tomorrow.
This is a vacuum.
Vacuum, and any other things you don't use very often. Okay.
These are all the bulbs.
So we have to bolts. It looks like you have. It's kind of dark, but you also have some. This belongs to the compressor. So in case you need to blow any dust.
Should I put it here?
Yeah. All right. So, and then you have tons of gray boxes. We have about 15 gray boxes over there. You can never have enough gray boxes. You have some things here in case you need to move stuff. You got wheelies. You got a dolly. You got a lot of things. You got light in this place. You got power. We need to juice up this table so that the only thing missing here is some juice. So every day when we're outside the job site, we basically can run and charge any electrical over here.
Yeah.
This table is also used by the red shirt to fix things, mix things, do whatever is needed. This keeps it nice and neat in case it rains. We have here in case we need to give a class. So, very good. Looks like it's ready to start working on Monday, and it's only Saturday.
So it took us, what, 2 hours almost?
Took us 2 hours to put, 2 men, 2 hours to basically strip down all the boxes, empty out every box, and then reset. This is what we call a reset. So we're ready. We could start tomorrow morning if this was the case. We're ready. And this truck is just going to go park itself. And we're ready for a Monday start, but we're going to now orient all the men that that's never worked on Farscapes. We've got 6 men coming, right?
Yes.
So we got to get them ready so that when they come, we get the best bang for the buck when they hit the ground running. There's no fooling around. So we have our camper here that we're going to use to sleep in. It's already nighttime, and you know, this is good old Dallas. That's a recognizable landmark. So let's step inside here. Can you show us what we have here? What your game plan is? So you plan to extend this window down enough so that you can side load a lot of the black boxes, right? Because this now, from the rear, from here, right? From here that way, you're going to make a station on the back of this camper, correct? Yeah. Why don't you take me inside? And I hear a generator, so it's self-contained. This entire site is being run by a generator that's inside this camper, right? Okay. Nice and cool in here. You have the AC running. Okay. We have a TV. This is our office, so we can run our laptops. This couch makes a bed.
It does, and I slept on it 2 days now.
You slept on it already 2 days. Microwave. This kitchen, this office also comes out, makes another bed. Behind you is another bed. Can you open that up and just? So it's another full bed. That's the biggest. That's the chief's bed, probably the red shirt's bed right up there, right? He's got the whole enchilada. You can always bring the wife with you too. Full stove, sink, fridge. So the full fridge here. We've got the full shower. Full shower system here. That's pretty good. A little messy, but and we've got the full toilet. So we're self-contained, and then back here you got a full bedroom. But what's your intention with this full bedroom? This side window here is where we plan to come in next, right?
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. Here's another box still.
Yeah. So this also has, but we're planning to tear out this whole thing here. This bed's going to be gone, and we're going to basically start creating a side or a rear loading, right? Depending how we set this up. Okay.
We'll have to draw it out.
We have to draw it out. So we're basically going to close this off. So, and then what are you going to do up here? Just like we're going to create a bed up there, right? So that just like same as the front, we're going to same height from the ceiling down. We're going to create back here 2 double bunk beds, right? Somebody's going to be able to just jump up there and sleep to the left, and somebody's up there to the right, and there's AC in there too, right? So the the room behind here is actually going to be squat. You're going to have to like bend over to be working in here. And this is all going to be closed with a door here, so that in case you need to get any access or anything the long way through here. But otherwise, this is the this is all going to be blocked off and become a storage facility back here, right? So that now this is a self-contained unit. Whenever we go, every box that is on the back of that 17 should be able to fit in here. Everything, 100%, right?
Sure.
And then we have the driver's cab here. You know, so you have two guys driving here, the driver and the co-pilot. Two guys sitting here, two guys sitting here. You're looking at 6 people that can travel comfortably without many stops, not much wear and tear on the body, so that these guys can get to a site, eat, drink. And a lot of times, how do you get people to not use their shower? How do 6 guys take their shower? What's your backup plan for showering these guys?
Well, you can use the one night at a hotel, or
yeah, rotate guys in one hotel room, rotating 6 guys through.
Yeah.
Okay. Truck stops has shower facilities there, and food and everything. So you don't have to physically live out here with 6 guys. You can sort of augment it with an occasional stop every 3 days at a hotel or something, right? Yeah. Or a truck stop. Perfect. I think this is a good plan. Let's see how it works. So we got plenty of shelving, so we need to load this all up with plates, paper, everything, right? Because how many guys you know do dishes? So we got to get this thing ready for it's plenty of room. This is our first test drive of its potential here in Dallas. And what's your feeling so far? Gonna work or it's not gonna work?
It's gonna work.
Perfect. Well, one last time, I didn't shut up. What do you expect somebody to do with this video? If somebody's watching this video, it's about 15 minutes, 16-minute video. What do you want them to do with this video?
To watch it and take notes.
So every 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So if this is going to run, this is already 17 minutes, and let's say it runs 20 minutes total. How many sheets do you expect from somebody who's watching this?
20 minutes. 4 sheets.
Right. Every 5 minutes, you're gonna want a sheet. So they watch 5 minutes, stop, and then summarize what was talked about in the first 5 minutes, and so on and so forth. Take all the good things, all the bad things, and use that for your book of knowledge, right?
Yeah.
And that way they can discuss with you. So if they tell you they've watched the Dallas video, what do you expect from them?
So for them to discuss it with me.
And for using the sheets, right? Not out of memory, you have to use the sheets. That way you can say what was right, what was wrong, and that's proof. And this is basically homework, right? Things you do during the day, things you do at night, things you do when you're traveling with some of these guys who have nothing to do, not getting paid to travel. Because a lot of times when you're sitting in a vehicle going somewhere, you always get paid? Okay, so great thing to be watching on if we were putting it on there, we can use this as a training station. Watch the video, and then stop in 5, discuss. So this is a great way to prep your men to get to a job site exactly what needs to be done, because how many more of these resets do you need me on? You're pretty good at it? You think you're ready to duplicate onto the next guy?
Get better.
Yeah, good. So this is how it starts.